plays Mickey.
Yeah.
And you said you want to put him in C.
I already kind of want to put him in C.
And I hate you for that. Because you know that I love Mickey. And I just talked about how much I love Mickey. I think that he is such a fun character. I think that the motive of wanting to be famous is overdone.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying. But he was like the first one. So it definitely had more of an impact.
I feel like Jill did it better. That's purely why I think...
I do love Jill. But I feel like his character is just so fun. Like, his acting choices were so good, and I really didn't expect him to be the killer.
Yeah, where do you want him to go?
I'd say I would want him to go on A, but I could settle for B.
I will settle for B.
We'll settle for B? All right, Mickey goes in B.
Surprise, Sydney.
Next one we're talking about is the other Ghostface from the second movie, Mrs. Loomis. I think D or F. Yeah, D.
I say D.
It had so much potential of being really good, but they just did not put any effort into it whatsoever.
Yeah, no. I feel like there's so much that could have been done. Maybe save her for a later movie.
Or maybe even just like having like Gail look through like something about Billy Loomis and seeing a photo of the mom, or like seeing information on the mom. Because I feel like it was just like so out of nowhere being like, this is Billy's mom and she wants to kill Sydney because Sydney's the reason that her son's dead.
It felt like, hey, you remember that reporter from the beginning? Yeah, she's actually Billy Loomis'
Remember how
mom.
she comes in at random times in the movie and is like, I'm just taking notes. I'm such a fan of you, Gail Weathers. Like, I don't care. I really don't. So we agree on D?
Yes.
All right, D is good.
Mickey was a good boy, but my God, that whole blame the movie's motive. Did you buy that for 1 second? Poor boy was completely out of his mind.
And you're not.
No, I'm very sane.
The next one is the sheriff.
Okay, so the sheriff from
Scream 6.
I really didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming. I'd say B or A.
I say B. Out of those, I feel like he's on the lesser scale for that movie.
Yeah.
I prefer Quinn and Ethan, but...
I thought it was really... There was one line of dialogue he had after Quinn dies.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I would do anything for family. And I feel like that's such good foreshadowing for like his motive, him being a Ghostface. I thought that was so sick. Also, I really like that.
The entire time he's talking about how he lost his son, and you're just like...
You're looking at Ethan, and Ethan's just like...
Yeah. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
And then you find out that it's Richie. And it's just...
It's just upsetting. It's disappointing, yeah. So I'd say, I don't know, B? B works, yeah.
Okay.
And I just made sure I was first on the scene so I could switch her body up with a fresh one. A little fake blood, a prosthetic. You'd be amazed at what a grieving father can get away with.
Next one, we can both agree. S.
Immediate S.
Immediate
Don't even need
S.
to talk about it.
We don't even need to talk about it. Skip.
Yeah.
S.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Help me, please.
Surprise, Sydney.
Charlie? D. Just D.
I'd say C, just because he did a bulk of the killings.
Yeah.
He wasn't really like an interesting Ghostface, but he did a bulk of the murders, which is like, I appreciate it, you know. So I'd say C. C for Charlie.
Yeah, C for Charlie.
C for Charlie.
You know, you learn a lot when you watch movies over and over. All the plots are about trying to kill you.
Where's Jill?
You think she's gonna get away? You think anyone gets away?
Richie. S.
Hated Richie.
Really?
Hated him. He was so weird. I just didn't enjoy his character.
Can we put him in B at least?
I could do B.
Okay, B.
B, yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea of it being commentary.
Nobody takes the true fans seriously. Not really. They just laugh at us. And why? Because we love something? We're just a joke to them? How can fandom be toxic? It's about love.
And I feel like this we can both agree on.
Roman is F.
Roman is F. I hated Roman. He was such a boring Ghostface. He was the only Ghostface of that movie, and I didn't even care about him.
Him being related was bad.
Him being related was bad. It was just like an effort to be like, oh, remember that guy?
Yeah.
Here, blah, blah, blah.
You were the only child she claimed, Sydney. She shut me out in the cold forever. Her own son.
Roman Bridger, director.
And brother.
Jill.
I think A or
A.
S.
I say A.
I
say
really
A.
like Jill. I think A. Yeah.
They were gonna keep her alive, and I wish they did.
She should have stayed alive. Like that whole thing where like she just was like, oh, let me pretend to be a victim, and like stabbed herself, fell through the table. It was like, that is commitment.
They brought it back to 1.
I love her for that. So
All right.
definitely A.
Hello, Sydney. Surprised?
Billy. S. Boom. Okay.
Any killer from the first movie, S.
Yeah.
Stu's flipped out. He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Quinn. A.
Really? I'd say B. I didn't have time to
let's
attach
go
to her
with B.
character.
Let's
I
go with
think
B.
the pretending she was dead was really good.
Really good. It was better than Roman's.
It was way better than Roman.
Because they didn't check her pulse.
Roman. They didn't check her pulse. And she looked dead.
Yeah.
She definitely looked dead. So I'd say B
Okay.
for sure.
Hey, roomies.
Ethan, her brother.
C.
I say, C. Because there were so many times where I genuinely thought he was innocent.
I did genuinely think he was innocent, but I just didn't care.
Okay.
I just didn't care, yeah.
We'll put him in B with his family.
B. Yeah, B works. B with the family.
Ta-da.
Mindy was right. It was easy to juke the roommate lottery.
Amber?
Amber? Are you kidding me? Why?
Because it felt like
She
she was
gave
trying
such,
too
like,
hard to be
Stu
Stu.
energy.
It felt like she was trying too hard to
But
be
like
Stu.
I liked it.
Okay.
And I like women, so like I can't really say anything.
Me too. A.
A for women. Good answers.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave it! Just stop! You, Amber. I'm not the killer! I know. Welcome to Act 3.
So I'll just say for people watching, Jamie is giving thumbs down to women behind the camera right now. But anyways, that's the end of our segment. I think that was good. On to our next segment, which is Five Nights at Freddy's. Ah!